but I got it now. Can we get a paper towel?
Huh?
Can we get a paper towel?
No, it shut up. I'll put it down there. That other one.
Morning, you guys. Hold up a second. I'm trying to get my tablet on.
Sunday. Thank you, New Mexico. I was going to take today off, but no. Y'all screwed me royally. Hate this place. I think I hate New Mexico more than I do New Jersey.
Thomas, hey Ghost, how are you doing? Didn't expect to catch y'all today. Well, we're having to drive today, so Jason, along with you, all sitting in traffic. Where are you at? Where are you at?
Don't
Jason?
you say that T word.
Steven, did you see the mini in Discord? Honey, he hasn't looked at Discord.
No, I haven't looked. The way that we do Discord, y'all, and I'm not trying to be mean, is if it's something I need to look at, she tells me, hey, look at this.
Well, it's a whole bunch of pictures of cars and motor stuff and stuff like that.
Okay.
So when you post it,
it's the thing is, I think we've given my phone number out to too damn many people, and my phone rings off the hook, and it's just going to get worse when I do the remote fleet management position also.
Yeah, you're probably going to get a second phone for personal cell, and that one's just going to be your work cell.
Yeah. But it is what it is. If it's something important, she'll tell me to look at it, but I just don't have the time to...
Not that it's not important.
Not that it's not important. It's not that y'all are not important to me, but it's a time issue. It's a time thing. You do have to have, everybody has to have downtime. Whether it's, sitting there looking out the window and people watching, or sometimes it's just doing nothing that matters, scrolling on Facebook, scrolling on TikTok, whatever. But a lot of time, you gotta have downtime. You can't always be,
How was the traffic jam?
It was shit.
Thomas says, no, you still hate 95 New Jersey, Staten Island.
Well, yeah, but that's a city. You can hate a city. I don't like Atlanta. I don't like Newark. I don't really care for New York City. But as a state, New Mexico, and the reason I hate New Mexico so bad is I come through here a lot with oversized, and they always add 200, 300, 400 miles to my permitted route because of the way they make me go. And it's just ridiculous. New Mexico is just a country all on their own, and it's like they want to be California and New York all combined. It's just
working on a football Sunday. That's dedication.
Well, I got to get this vote done. I got to get, I got to say it, money makes the monkey dance. And my monkey's not even at the disco ball yet. You can't even see the disco ball from where my monkey's sitting.
Hello, Moon. Good morning. How are you this morning?
No offense to Moon about California, but,
Good morning from India. Lalit, how are you this morning? Or this evening, whatever it is for you over there.
Plus, I think I'm getting a little cold.
Kush Boy says, I feel you.
It could be that I've been running around in 30-degree weather in shorts and a t-shirt.
Stay safe, yes. Thank you,
or
child of
sleeping
light.
in air conditioning instead of, we like it cool to sleep. I can't sleep in heat. But I've got a cough and my head's congested.
Getting ready for work now.
pass me.
Fish boy, I drive a semi too. Who do you drive for, Kush boy? Maybe with weight loss, resistance a bit slower. Me and my cousin have our own business. Okay.
Called what?
Orrs, ORRS, trucking.
I thought you said horse trucking. I was like, hey. All right.
Child of light. Thanks to all the truckers. Without y'all, we would definitely be hurting. Well, thank you, Child of Light. That's very sweet of you. How long to get to load destination?
13 hours. We're not going all the way to the destination today. We're going to stop a little bit short.
Stop at what, Wichita?
Yeah, we're going to stop in Wichita, Kansas. 5J there. We do not have no room for. I mean, I still got a nap time figured into my drive, but we don't have time for screwing around. I'm gonna have to run recaps all damn week, all because New Mexico wants to be jackasses. 27-mile backup, guys. It took us 4 hours. And that happened more than once.
Kush boy says, ooh, flying J. Better than TA.
Well, it's a whole lot better than TA. And I like Love's. The problem with Love's is they don't have a dedicated shower cleaner. They use the cashier, the fuel desk cashier for that. And so it seems to take longer to get, if there's a line in front of you, it seems to take longer at Love's than it does Pilot Fly J. And I have shower at Love's, or at Pilot Fly J. So
Pure Alaska, honey, you are a sub. Your membership, but you don't have to do the membership if you don't want to. But good morning, how are you? What caused the backup, Thomas? It was construction as far as we could tell.
by the time we got to it, there was still barrels sitting on they had opened the lane back up and they were still sitting there. But, it's just, dude, 40 is a major thoroughfare. It's the busiest highway in New Mexico. And when you're doing this and you're, 50 miles west of Albuquerque, you would think, maybe we should do this crap at night. No, screw them people. Let's just open it up throughout the day. And if it takes them, if it slows them down to 5 miles an hour, so be it. We don't care. And they don't. New Mexico DOT does not give two shits. And that's why they have made my top 3 worst states to drive in.
People, we need more likes up in this mother trucker. Get to clicking that button, please. Thank you, Ghost. Well, Ghost, thank you for the gifted membership. Oh, Jimmy was gifted. Child of Light. That's crazy how New Mexico makes y'all drive. I'm in Texas. We're from Texas.
Dude, Texas greatest state in the union and greatest country in the world. Are you kidding?
Good morning, Mike. How are you this morning?
I don't see how anybody could be more proud I don't see,
Next to Alaska, pure Alaska.
Yeah,
I'll give you.
I can give Alaska. I can give it to Alaska.
Yeah.
But like, I see shirts all the time of I Heart New York. Why?
Do you really?
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Do you
Come on,
really?
why? I mean, look at our state shape. It's the greatest shape of a state. It's iconic. The shape. Everybody knows what that shape is. In the entire world, everybody knows what that shape is. Alaska, if they put the islands in there too, they know what the shape is. But Texas, it's iconic.
Hey Logan, good morning.
You put the Texas shape of New Mexico in there, and they're like, oh.
The Texas shape of New Mexico.
Or the shape of New Mexico on a t-shirt, and they're like, oh, nice square. Or Colorado, nice square. North and South Dakota, nice rectangle.
Unless you have the state name, they don't
Exactly.
know what it is.
Well, I don't need state name if I put my state symbol on the t-shirt, which by the way I do have on
Good
shirts
morning,
in the merch
Roxanne.
store. Greatest state in the union.
Are you going to give Roxanne her song this morning?
I do. Is she here?
She just said good morning.
Roxanne.
He's getting a cold, Roxanne. So.
But yeah, Texas is my home. I am very, very proud to be a Texan. We have a governor that doesn't put up with no bullshit.
You're doing good on your channel, Pure Alaska. I've been catching some live videos and stuff like that. I had to get off yesterday because your thing was cutting out really bad, and I was like, well, I don't know how long he's gonna be on.
Because he does know that he can take the
Mini?
He's got the
Starlink.
Yeah, he's got
Rome?
the Starlink,
Yeah.
and he can take that in the car with him.
Yeah, I think he
And
knows.
just use an inverter to plug it in.
Ghost gifted another membership. Hey, Pure Alaska was gifted with that membership. Awesome. I think that's what Ghost was trying to do, Alaska. Ghost says, yay, it worked. Nice sunrise. Yes, it is very pretty up there. Look at that.
I will say,
Pretty
New Mexico
pinks.
has a lot to look at. It's just, and if you're
pretty.
on here and you're getting offended, I apologize. But
She's
your
not on
state
here yet.
sucks.
Ghost told Alaska, it's been a long time. He says, I know, I've really been working on my channel. Good morning from Nebraska. Well, hi, Tim. Good morning to you too, honey. Thanks. Help me taking my pills. Steven's fixing to take his too. I'm fixing to make him take his too. Is Steve singing or did you just hit a cat?
I hadn't sung at all yet, y'all. Come on now.
He does Roxanne for Roxanne every time she gets on.
Well, that
He makes her smile, but that-
just ran away a
Yeah.
subscriber.
'Cause he's getting-
We lost a subscriber, you jackass.
I've been slacking a bit on YouTube. Need to catch up. Alaska has great content. I'll catch up today. Are you off work today, Ghost? You actually get to take a day off today? Good morning, check engine. How are you? Alaska, I have to ask you, is your name Rodney? Because I know he's been calling you that for I don't know how long now. And I don't know if I missed it or what, but... Dutch, eastbound. Yes, sir, we are eastbound. Check engine, stop scaring me. Yes, it is. Well, nice to know. Okay. Very nice. Following, I just thought that was one of the nicknames that Ghost gave out.
You'd be nice to him, because we're gonna go
Pretty nice to who?
That guy from Alaska.
Rodney?
We're gonna go commandeer his shit when we finally get buzzed.
Oh, we're gonna go commandeer
We're
his.
gonna go commandeer and take over.
We'll just go commandeer him. How's that? We'll just commandeer him and his wife. I know we talked on Discord, but it's been a while since I've talked to anybody on Discord other than a few hellos and how are yous. On 10 or 25, we're on 40.
40, 10.
Dutch, we're on 40, honey. A virtual hug ghost says. I've been, bless you, honey. I've been watching out back truckers the last couple of hours. Trucking there is insane. I imagine.
Who said that?
Logan, he's been watching out Australia truckers.
So you're cheating on me. What the hell?
Oh, you mean when we talked live? Okay. Well, I must have missed the Rodney part then. That's okay. You're Alaska to me. Alpha Raven was gifted a membership. Ghost just did another membership. Ghost, honey, thank you very much. Kevin, we're in New Mexico. Heading to Wichita today, not Wichita Falls. Wichita, Kansas today.
I turned the heat on. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. Deal with it. I ain't gonna turn it on bad, but I gotta get something on my leg.
Third time's the charm. What the hell? Logan says you were sleeping. Yep.
That doesn't mean you, Logan, you have not seen every one of my videos.
He says, and I needed my truck.
You have not seen all of my videos. You need to go back and start them from the beginning.
He needed his truck fixed, and you were sleeping.
No. Thank you for not calling and waking me up.
How have you been, Logan? We probably need to plug in your suction cup thing. They've sounded pretty quiet the last 2 nights.
Here.
Coast, that's cute. He says, gosh dang, that sky is sexy as F. That one. It is very pretty. Got me acting up, Ghost says. Up and down and up again, Logan says. Hello, Big Bill. How are you this morning? Good morning to you as well, and Merry Christmas to you too. Almost. It's almost Christmas time. Are all of y'all ready for Christmas yet?
You know what I want for Christmas? I want my damn Peterbilt back.
I hear that.
Or my new one. I'd be okay with my new one.
No. Cobra, that's not going to happen.
What?
Turn your wheel to the left and right really fast.
This is not a simulator, y'all.
No, it is not. It is our actual truck. We are actually driving in New Mexico.
Temporary truck.
Yeah, that's true. He says for science. No, not happening.
R&D.
Had a guy stop by the other day and offered me $30,000 for my '68 Cougar.
Who's that, Logan?
Yeah. I don't know if I'd have taken it or not. That's what I'm thinking. Steven, you promised a personalized calendar. I want to see you model for me.
I didn't promise shit.
That's cute. Good luck with that, Ghost.
Well, I do have 12 toes, so that could be 1 toe for each month.
Ew. Odd. No, but you do have 20 fingers.
Winky, dinky, and pinky.
There's Ms. Leela. Good morning.
Leela, I hate your state. Although the TA, we did stop at
that
TA
was
last
a very
night,
nice TA.
and that was a good dinner. I will give them that one. Finally, you know,
The TA was
did
clean.
something. The TA was clean. It wasn't crowded. It was quiet. Except for the jackass beside us
dog
that had 900 dogs, and he went home for the night. You know, he called his old lady to come get him at like 9 o'clock last night, and the dogs, he had a bunch of them. I dreamed about them yip yip dogs. that
They
Keeson,
sounded like they were fighting.
that anyway, he had a bunch of yip yip dogs, and they, yip yip dogs, they can't get out, they can't walk without yip yipping. And so he went home, and then at 4:30, 5 o'clock, whatever time this morning, he came back, and here they are barking and announcing their greatness and getting in the truck and all this. Dude, that's as bad as somebody having a truck with a backup alarm and not unplugging the damn backup alarm, and you decide to park at a truck stop at 1 a.m. The first thing I did in that Peterbilt when I realized it had a backup alarm was I unplugged that son of a gun.
Dang, Steve, stop being such a tease. Show them dogs already.
I'll show you Winky and Dinky, but I ain't showing you Pinky.
Oh my gosh. Alaska's laughing at him.
So is it cold up there in Alaska yet?
Kane says, morning, what's the best and worst part of being a truck driver? I might be making a career change.
What's the what?
What is the best and worst part of being a truck driver?
The best
I might
part
be
about
making...
being a truck driver is you don't have to deal with people and you're on your own boss. Basically, you want to stop, you stop. You want to eat, you eat. The bad thing about being a truck driver is having to deal with people. Now, let me back up. If you're in a van or a reefer, dealing with people suck because the shippers and the receivers are horrible to the truck drivers. I don't know why, but 90% of shippers and receivers treat the truck driver like, we have malaria, or, we're the ones that brought in COVID to everybody. If you're in flatbed, step deck, heavy haul, it's not like that. Normally, unless you're on a project like an Amazon or a Google project or something like that, you get unloaded as soon as you get there, you get loaded as soon as you get there, and they're nice to you. I've had a couple forklift drivers that, didn't have the people skills, but they weren't rude. They weren't crude. They just kept to themselves. I've had forklift drivers go out of their way to go get me hats and hoodies and shirts, and you're not going to get that in a van or a reefer. So if you're wanting to make a change, your first year is going to be the worst. There's several ways that you can obtain your CDL. You can do a carrier school, you can do a truck driving school, or you can do a community college. You're going to have to go through mentorship. But if you depending on your age, and if you're wanting to do open deck, I would go to a carrier that has flatbed, step deck, and that's what they train you on, like TMC or Maverick, Prime, places like that. That way you bypass all the jackasses at the shipping and receiving window.
Leela says, I hate yippy dogs. Sorry to hear you had a bad night. We didn't really have a bad night.
Well, okay, I dreamed we was at Keese's, and there was a yippy dog that all of the decided I was its best friend, and it would not get away. It would not go away. And so Keese was like, well, there's your truck dog. I was like, I thought you was, against truck dogs. And she's like, well, that dog evidently wants to be with you. And then I tried to get up, and my hand was like this, and the dog got wrapped up in the blanket and started yelping. And Keesa got all upset about that, and I was like, I didn't hurt the dog. The dog just couldn't see. So, I don't know. I dreamed about damn yippy dogs. We ain't getting no damn yippy dog.
Okay, all Bants this morning, Alaska. It's still warm here. It's in the 20s, he said.
Still warm here, in the 20s.
Hank Ghost in Alaska. They are compensating. Hi there, Lynn. Very compensate, overcompensate.
Who?
Hello, Coda. I don't know who he's talking about. Compensating.
Guys, if you're interested in getting your CDL, I'm really thinking it's going to be a little bit before I can do it, but I'm gonna do some videos on the CDL permit practice test for y'all.
Now you sound like Ghost. Alaska, now you sound like Ghost. He says that sky is making me feel romantic. Hi, Coda.
I bet you
How you doing,
sunrise
Coda?
in Alaska is better than the sunrise in New Mexico.
Alaska is so beautiful. I have seen amazing skies in my country, but dang it, this one takes the cake.
We've had some nice sunrises over the last few days.
If you can do the college course, what are you talking about, Logan? What college course?
For CDL.
Oh. Coda, hello, new channel. Hello, hi.
Thank y'all for the couple subscribers we've gotten this morning. We appreciate it. We're trying to hit 20,000 by New Year's, and we only need 435 more. So I think it's very doable. It's just a personal goal that I set.
The Earth is pizza shaped. Fight me. Man, that looks like the dream. Gary, this is what is it? The means to an end. But
yep.
Yes, it is a dream.
Yep.
I'm gonna turn that way.
If everything goes according to plan, we'll be retired December of 2029 and start our bus conversion. And hopefully we retain a lot of y'all, into the bus conversion and then into the RV life afterwards. I know a lot of y'all like trucking, but I'm hoping that, in the next 4 years we've won y'all over, not just as truck drivers, but as people. And y'all want to see where our adventures take us.
Well, as I said, I'll bet you it's not pepperoni it isn't, Ghost.
What?
Because Ghost says the Earth is pizza shaped. Fight me.
See, I've got a buddy that thinks the Earth is flat, like an envelope. And I don't know. I mean, we have, how many satellites do we have in the Earth, in the atmosphere that has taken pictures? Are you telling me that every satellite picture is doctored? Come on. And then one of our subscribers yesterday said to look up Joe 38, 23, whatever.
I gotta look it up. I hadn't looked it up yet.
God said that the Earth was flat.
Said something about it being a plane.
So, I don't know. I've always been told it's round.
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? Coda, we're doing alright. We're having to work on a Sunday, which is not normal for us. Pretty Cat says, what's for breakfast? Steak and eggs. Probably not. I bet you a sausage stuffed with crust.
Every time y'all hear that horn blow, it's because I got a new subscriber. And every time you hear a bell ring, it's because Angel got its wings.
How about a nice coffee with some Irish whiskey? Now I'm hungry, Pure Alaska says. My plan worked. A little too well. Now I'm hungry too, dadgummit. How do you know you will be retired on that exact date?
No, it's not a date. It's a month.
It's a month. December of 2029.
I'm working a plan. And I know how much money I need. That's just my goal. And I'm going to work my ass off to attain that goal. The thing is, though, we were going to buy an RV. Get out of the truck, buy an RV, and go. Well, the RV, for the size and setup we want, it's going to cost $300,000. We go buy a bus and renovate it for less than $100,000. So that'll save me $200,000 right there.
Okay, the Earth is an octagon. I'm joking, Steven. It looks flat, sure. That's just down to the side. Rasmus says, what way are you guys going? We're going east on 40. We're trying to get to Wichita today. Does Steven like ham and pineapple on his pizza? No, he does not like ham at all.
Really, I ate some fresh pineapple last week or week before last when we were at the house. But the only way I really like pineapple is pineapple upside down cake. I like me a
What's
good
going on?
pineapple upside down cake, and my mama used to make the best.
The earth is Peterbilt shaped and America is the hood. Kane, one more question. I'm 45, leaving investment management, drove 6K water truck in the 20s. What? Would a company sponsor Class A?
Yeah, you can get your, you can, okay, go to my channel and click on my playlist. When you click on my playlist, there's going to be a playlist pop up that says Become a Driver. There's only like 5 or 6 videos in that. Go to the oldest one, the one that's on the bottom of the list. It says episode 1. Click on that. In the description, you can click on a PDF. That PDF gives you, and not all of them, but it gives you a very good head start of like 20 or 25 carriers that have a school. Carriers don't care what age you are. 40s, they don't care. As long as you have a decent driving record, no felonies, DWIs, drug convictions, stuff like that, then if you don't have anything like that, you're going to be fine.
Hoodie Cat, we do not have anything invested in equity, so it wouldn't matter to us if it did.
What?
He said, what if the stock market crashed 2 months before you retire and you have a lot invested in equities? Alaska, I think pineapple on pizza should be a sin to, or is a sin to.
Every money, all the money I have is in cash. I do plan on buying some gold, maybe some silver, but I don't put anything in the stock market. So, you know, the way that I'm planning on doing this, unless the rapture came, cash is still king. I don't think in my lifetime we're going to get to that, you know, water is the best trading, or food is you know, what people are wanting to trade, food and water. No, I'll be able to pull up, you know, if you know, doomsday did happen, I'll be able to pull up to a farmer's house and, you know, give him $100 for diesel and he'll take it. You know, whatever. I've never done the stock market. I would
My
like
money would be on silver or gold, would be the trade, not cash. They say don't go grocery shopping while you're hungry, but it's been a week and I just keep getting hungrier. Putty Cat, that's funny. Eric, good morning, drivers from Illinois. Welcome to you.
If you're in a doomsday, water is going to be the best thing you can have. You'd be able to buy a person for a bottle of water.
Pineapple on pizza is an arrestable offense. Lock them up, away the key. Rick says never go to a pineapple party, just saying.
No,
You're Alaska's
Diddy
name and ghost. You know what I mean? Yep.
Diddy's the MC of them pineapple parties.
Pineapple margarita's good. Thanksgiving, the two of you get time off.
We were home for a month.
We were,
my truck broke down.
Yeah. Kane says, I subbed. I'll check out episode 1 and look at the PDF.
Yep.
Yeah, I never tried Mr. Pudding Cat. Erasmo, Thanksgiving was a couple of weeks ago. Trucker Dawn, what's up? I'm on I-40. We're on I-40 also.
Where are you at on I-40? I see you. You're right there. You're waving. Hello.
Silver is the new gold. I buy silver, Alaska says.
The reason I think silver could be the new gold is because of the electronics. It's a very good conductor.
You should buy an index.
This guy is holding his phone like this, watching TV.
You should buy an indexed mutual fund. You have
Look
time
at him.
for
You
it
can see
to
it in the
grow.
rearview mirror, or in the side view mirror. He's holding his phone up like this, watching TV.
I don't care.
If you're going to watch TV, at least put it on a holder.
I don't know anything about all that, Putty Cat. He says you should buy an index mutual fund. You have time for it to grow.
I don't know anything about that stuff.
Well,
I would like to get into some penny stocks, or I would really like to get into some of the new Bitcoin stuff that's coming out, but I don't know anything about it. I was told about Bitcoin when it first came out. I had a neighbor come over, and she's like, trust me, put $500 in this. And I was like, Lori, I don't have $500 to spare. Could you imagine if I'd have put $500?
It was Leanne, wasn't it?
It would be Leanne, not Lori. If I'd have put $500 into Bitcoin, which she told me to when it first came out,
we wouldn't be driving a truck today.
I have a butler today. What are you talking about?
Well, if there's a nuclear war, then it is game over.
Yeah.
Kane says, awesome. I'll check out your first video in PDF. You certainly shouldn't be in cash, though. What a shame. Merry Christmas. Only being invested in cash means you are losing money due to time value of money, but obviously to each their own.
Well, I don't trust the bank, for one. I mean, I'm okay with investing my money in something I can hold.
Well, you consider working part-time when retired. We're
If it's
thinking about
remotely-
we're thinking about doing something like those, where you can work, what are those?
Work camps.
Work camps, you know, for some of the, we saw some stuff on YouTube we were watching, and
My company is probably going to give me a remote position. But, you know,
Oh my
I
God.
don't want to work 40 hours a week after I retire. You know, I would rather, you know, my phone ring, there's a problem, I solve the problem, and I go about my day. You know what I mean?
oh my God, it says, clink, clink, good morning. Well, hello, good morning. Putty Cat says, marijuana is the new silver, and Alaska says, look at how silver has grown compared to gold.
I have not even looked at any of that.
9 more days until Christmas. Stocks are good. Stay away from Bitcoin now. Too volatile.
It's too expensive.
Oh my God. 9 more days till Hanukkah as well.
So I got a buddy that's all about Bitcoin. All about it.
PRDGX is a good mutual fund, and it pays a small dividend too. I don't. That's all above my head, y'all. I have no idea about stocks.
My mother didn't
and
know anything
shit.
about it. I didn't have a father growing up. I didn't have anybody to teach me stuff about the stock market, so I have no idea.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
I had no desire to even learn because that shit just looks too damn complicated to me.
I mean, I want to go back in time and make myself invest, you know, tell myself to invest in Apple and Amazon, you know, tell myself to find the Amazon guy, walk up, knock on his garage door, throw a couple $1,000s at him and say, hey, dude, I believe in you. Put me down. I'm investing right now. Done.
Oh my God, it says the celebration of lights. The problem with cash is inflation erodes it. Ghost says I went from 800 at 10 a.m. to 1800 a few hours later. Good money.
Wait, what? Say that again?
I went from 800 at 10 a.m. to 1800 a few hours later.
Okay, did you
Good
cash
money.
out or did you let it roll over?
Rick, they was trying to bring the U.S. in the war, but Trump said no, we don't need to be in it. Putty Cat, problem is they keep printing money, devaluating, and still increasing taxes too. If they keep printing money, why else raise taxes? How do you drive a truck remote? It wouldn't be driving
No,
remote.
it wouldn't be driving a truck remote. It would be, you know, a driver has an issue. They're trying to do a program maybe to where they have driver fleet managers, and I would have a team of drivers that I manage while I'm still driving, and after I quit driving, I can still manage that team wherever I'm at. It's just a phone call. You know, if they have a problem and it's something that dispatch can't handle or roadside can't handle, I would be the one they call instead of them calling one person at the office that gets 200 or 300 text messages a day. You know, they're going to divide it up to relieve her workload.
You have to be careful with how much you earn if you collect Social Security. You can teach yourself about investing. Oh my God, no, honey, we did not watch your news segment yet. No one taught me either. Self-taught information is there for those who seek. We live in the information age. Historically,
You are correct. But the problem that I have, and then, yeah, some people just would say, dude, that's just an excuse. I don't have a lot of time. Now, I do like to get on an idea, and I like to do my own research. Problem is, get on your YouTube channel and see what you say, and then get on another YouTube channel and see what. I just don't have time to do my own research. I've got to understand, I drive this truck 11 hours a day. We fool with YouTube for 2 or 3 more hours a day after we stop by either comments, recording, filming, editing, whatever. And then it's time to go to bed. Just hurry up and sleep, and then get up and do this all over again. I just don't have any time off to do my own research to figure out what I want to do as far as investing. And I'm not big on taking somebody's word for it, especially when it comes to money. Now, if somebody, if one of my viewers said, hey, put $50 on this stock and see what it does. $50, if you lose $50, you lose $50. But,
historically, over time, equities grow.
yes.
I did cash out on that one.
If you look at the stock market, gold and silver included, over any 10-year period of time, it's always gone up.
Good morning, Vicki. How are you? I invested $5K in Google when they went public. Let's just say it was a good investment.
You think?
Yeah.
You need to be my new friend. You probably got
Alaska.
throwaway money. You got throwaway
Alaska.
money. Oh, was that Alaska?
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's not an excuse. You work very hard. When you are retired, touring the country. When you are retired, touring the country, it's hard. I don't have much time for it now either. I don't do nearly as much stocks anymore. How many hours a night do you sleep?
We get on average probably about
We
7.
nothing.
I get an average of what, 7?
Yeah. Jim says, watch or listen to CNBC. Google helped me get my photos registered. The Copyright Office couldn't believe they were things I saw in the clouds or in the crisp, clear blue skies. Google for the data they saved. No, Putty Cat, we're staying away from casinos. He just goes to the casino and place it all on red.
Yeah.
AI should not replace everyone. Progress. AI should not replace everyone. This is progress. Corporate greed gone mad. Is this the first Sunday you've ever had to keep driving?
No.
No.
Which means I'm going to work 2 weeks straight without a day off, is what this means.
Google IPO was $85.
I don't know what a Google IPO is.
Real estate also appreciates. Cars not so much.
I would like to buy like a storage building or like a storage facility where you could go and everybody go rent storage stalls, stuff like that. If I was stationary, I wouldn't mind doing like a laundromat or a car wash, but I'm not stationary, and that's not fair to my kids that I make them do that. My daughter would go do it for me, not a problem, but it's not their responsibility.
Hello from Uruguay. Well, hello, Leo. How are you? The market's way overdue for a big drop. When and where and what I did with the original photo was all logged.
Now, if I had the opportunity to buy a storage facility, I could get my daughter to manage it for me because that's easy. It's not a lot of hands-on, yada yada yada. But I'm not going to have her go do a laundromat or a car wash or something like that.
Tesla is decent for stocks. Don't like them, but money. Save your money for when it drops, then get in cheap.
That's what I was. I haven't been watching the stock market, but my buddy that does the Bitcoin, he says that next year it's gonna. I don't remember. There's a term for it where it's gonna drop and then or it's gonna split or something, and then it's gonna go right back up. I don't know. According to him, he made like $80,000 on Bitcoin last year that he's letting it roll. So
I sleep about 4 hours a night. I've trained myself to sleep less. Sleep feels like a waste of time. AI will create other jobs. Think about it a bit more, such as switchboard operators and elevator operators. IPO is initial public offering, Alaska says.
oh, okay.
Jim says, I never invested in stocks until 98 when the market was crashing. I was buying Citibank for $1 a share and Bank of America for $2.80. Accumulated quite a few shares. Trailer parks and storage units make good money. Yes, they do.
Oh, trailer parks on?
No, trailer parks and
storage
units.
Yeah, okay. I don't want no part of a trailer park. I can't deal with the I wouldn't want to deal with the people.
Sounds awesome, Jim. Trucker Dawn, I left on November 3rd. Haven't had 34 since then.
Yeah.
Wow.
It'll wear you out, dude, I'll tell you. By next weekend, I'll be a tired puppy, but we should be home next weekend for our 34 so that we can get the rest of the stuff in the truck. We can get our starting put on the truck.
Yeah, that would be some shit, Jim.
What?
It says IPO is an initial public offering. I want a company like SpaceX to offer shares to the public. I would be very, very interested in buying shares in SpaceX. That's for damn sure.
Okay, so Alaska, your new position here is you need to put his ass on Discord. I'm serious. And he needs to advise me on what to be watching.
You need to ask him if he would even do that. You don't need to tell him you need to be.
Okay, would you? Will you be my Huckleberry?
Oh, gosh.
He
is on Discord, by the way.
I don't know anything about that stuff.
He was on a call with me and Michelle.
Oh, that's right.
And Ghost. And was Dewana on that call too? Or Bo? Might have been Bo. I don't remember. There was like 5 or 6 of us there.
I don't know. I wouldn't know if SpaceX went public or not. I just news.
Putty Cat says Bitcoin is a bubble waiting to burst, in my opinion. Sleep is not a waste of time. Jim says no intrinsic value to Bitcoin. It's all hype.
I don't understand how. Yeah, I don't get it.
7 to 8 hours is good. It's part of your body restoring and fixing itself, especially cerebral spinal fluid, clearing gray matter from the brain. I have 1.5 shares of Berkshire Hathaway. It's $680,000 per share.
Who said that?
Alaska. What is Berkshire Hathaway?
Berkshire Hathaway.
I have seen that a few times in the last couple of days.
It's an investment group, I believe. It's a thing that owns a whole bunch of other things. Somebody was telling me that Berkshire Hathaway owned Pilot Flying J, and no.
Oh, that's where I saw it.
But Warren Buffett bought Pilot Flying J, I think, from them.
Putty Cat says you get a manager to deal with the people at the trailer park. You let them live for rent for a small wage. Alaska is set up well, Ghost says.
Somebody on TikTok that was interviewing his butler from his Florida Mar-a-Lago, and they asked him, does he really, what they say about him sleeping 3 or 4 hours a night. They're like, it's absolutely true. Absolutely true. They're like, he just does not sleep.
I agree with you, Steve. I've lived in trailer parks before, and I know how people act in there. If they do something wrong, the landlord has right to give you a notice to get kicked out or something.
Yeah, I just don't.
One in Bo were.
There's nothing wrong with trailer parks or trailer homes. I don't like them personally, but it just seems like most trailer parks, the class of individual, I guess is the best word, is not the best.
OXLC and OCCI have high yield dividends, but it is a bit risky. See, we have no clue what that is. Duana says, good morning, y'all gorgeous peeps of Pawna. Good morning.
Who are you talking to, Duana, besides my wife?
Jim, watch. I have no idea. Jim, who you're saying to watch?
Duana, Alaska's giving free financial advice. Pull up a chair and pull yourself a cup of joe.
Duana has been summoned. Money to be made on that one, Jim said. What about me? We was talking about you. Warren Buffett is Berkshire Hathaway.
Ah, okay. I did not know that.
Goes just about Discord calls, etc.
So what happens when Warren Buffett dies? Is he going to tank?
Hope Marshall's birthday was good. Hopefully it was good. Yes, the one it was good. Jim says Warren Buffett, yes. Warren Buffett owns Berkshire Hathaway. Owning Section 8 housing is also a good investment, pretty much guaranteed money.
Yeah, and you can enforce some pretty strict rules since it's government payment.
The only Buffett is all you can eat. That's funny.
That's buffet.
Yeah. Warren Buffett bought BNSF and completely turned it around. The guy is a genius.
He bought Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railroad also? Or are you saying Berkshire Hathaway he bought? You said BNSF, right?
And completely turned it around. The guy is a genius.
And the guy still drives a freaking 1980 Cadillac and still lives in the house he grew up in.
Yes, he says.
He bought
BNSF.
Damn.
That man's got more money than you can imagine.
Yeah,
Yep,
but
the railroad, he says.
He wouldn't give his daughter $15,000 to remodel her kitchen.
Oh, is that who that was?
Yep. Okay. Which I think is kind of funny. I mean, you got more
Buffett eats McDonald's pretty much every day and drinks regular Coke and is in his early 90s.
Yeah. And still drives like an 80-something Cadillac. I mean, he's got more money than he could ever possibly spend.
He's got more money than any of
when he dies,
his family could possibly spend.
Yeah, but we don't know what his will states. When he dies, is your stock, Alaska, going to? What's it going to do? That's
He's beyond human, Alaska says.
What?
He's beyond human. That's just, man.
Their brake lights are stuck on.
He has a succession plan for his company. Much of his personal money is allocated for charity. He's not leaving much to his family compared to his wealth, but his family will live mighty easy.
Well, there's got to be probably something that happened. You know, I mean,
for him to not leave his family that much money.
If we won, you know, a ton of money, like in the lottery or something, I would make it easier for my kids, but that doesn't mean I want my kids to stay home and not do anything.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I would want it to be easy on them. They could, you know, I would want them to have enough money they don't have to worry about bills, and maybe, you know, hey, I've always wanted to do this, or I've always wanted to do that. You know, go try something. Go, you know.
Andy owns a big chunk of Occidental Petroleum. Occidental. I don't know what that is. Occidental. Occidental. Wealth doesn't make things easy.
No,
Buffett
sometimes it makes it harder.
Buffett does not want his kids to have it on easy street. Yeah, he worked his ass off for his money. He wants his kids to work their ass off for their money too, I imagine.
Like Dylan. Dylan will work his ass off. Dylan could have millions of dollars in the bank and still go
and
next
still
door
work
and fix somebody's alternator.
Yeah.
It's not that I want my kids to sit around and get fat, playing PlayStation all day long, but if they didn't have to struggle to make their bills, I would be happy.
Right now, he's got most of his cash in T-bills. He's hurting his money, Ferrari big purchases that might come around. Hoarding, maybe? Okay. There's something to be said for earning your money. Absolutely makes you appreciate it a lot more.
Absolutely.
He's hoarding his money, okay, waiting for the big buys. He wants his kids to earn their own way. That's right. He finally upgraded, Jim says.
Did he upgrade?
Money does make things easier. My boys grow worms and crickets. No video games or TV at all.
Who's that?
Oh my God. More money, more problems.
Yes, I've heard that too.
Kids are very vulnerable about what their eyes see and ears hear. He's donating all that money, leaving a couple billion to the family, the rest to charity.
A couple how much?
A couple billion to the family and the rest to charity.
Well, hopefully the charity he leaves it to is, one of them vets.
Stephen is right. I've had to work hard to get where I am. I know people that haven't worked and have lived off daddy's money, and they are rotten people. No other word for it.
Yep.
That's right.
My kid, even if I were to come into $10 billion tomorrow, and I gave my kids each $1 billion apiece, my kids would not be rotten. Because I raised them to work. I raised them to
appreciate a dollar.
Yeah. So,
they would still work. They couldn't sit and do nothing.
My kids can't.
My kids couldn't do it. No, they'd have all the money in the world, and they'd still have to be doing something because they could not sit still.
You give me $10 billion, and told me I could not travel. I had to sit in one spot. That's fine. I'd take part of that money and I'd go build a shop to where I had some place to do something in.
To tinker in, yeah. Howdy, y'all. Hey, JW, how are you?
Is an unplanned break.
Go says you raised them right.
An unplanned break is nice, but ongoing unplanned break is not. Both of my boys, I had them out in the shop with me at 9 and 10 years old working on cars.
If you ever become a multi-millionaire, Steve, will you adopt me, please?
Who is that?
Logan.
Well, Logan, by the time that happens, you're going to be dust.
I was told I needed $1 million to find my stolen son by the elected sheriff of Pensacola, Florida, which later was charged for human trafficking.
Who said that?
Good Lord. Oh my God. Good morning, Eric. How are you? Think about this. When spanking stopped in public schools, what has happened?
Yep.
It wasn't just the spanking, it was prayer,
I used to go into school and I go straight to the principal's office and get my 3 swats for the day because I knew some part during the day I was going to get them anyway.
I hear that, Dewana. Stephen and I lived paycheck to paycheck for many, many, many years.
Yep.
My kids are now living paycheck to paycheck. It's a vicious damn cycle, that's for sure. Even the nuns in Catholic schools wouldn't have you put your hands out and whack them with the ruler.
I'd whack a nun back.
That was your punishment, like getting your butt swatted.
I know.
Swatted in school.
Nuns, from what I heard, nuns were just mean. I'd smack a nun right back. Listen here, sister. You ain't my sister from another mister. Don't you touch me again.
And either he didn't hear you or he completely eluded the question.
Yeah. Alaska don't love us no more. He's the one that unsubscribed just now.
I highly doubt that.
Alaska, oh, we got 2 more. Alaska,
Thank you.
Alaska unsubscribed. He's
2
like,
new
I ain't helping you
subscribers.
do shit.
By the way, even with prayer in public school, the student can always opt out. Yes, I know. But it was my experience that more students prayed than opted out
And
of prayer.
it wasn't the prayer, it wasn't the spanking, it was the accountability that
Yep.
everybody held these kids accountable for their actions. And
They
that does
don't
not
do that
happen
anymore.
anymore.
No, they didn't
If I
happen
got in
anymore.
trouble at school, you better believe I got in trouble when I got home. I used to go to church on Sunday night and pray the rapture happened because I was getting a progress report on Monday and I knew I was getting my ass beat when I got home Monday afternoon.
Pootie Cat says, but hey, at least we now have a generation that cannot define a woman. Oh my God, and the absent DNA and the autopsy results proved he wasn't my biological son according to the medical records and forensic investigation.
Jesus.
That is crazy. Did they ever find your child? I think it builds character because it makes the kids learn if you want something, you have to bust your ass to get it
Yep.
and will appreciate it more.
Yep.
Instead of whack-a-mole, Stephen has whack-a-nun. Turn the other cheek in that.
When I tell a nun to turn the other cheek, I'm not talking about her face cheeks.
Yeah. I made my kids pay for their own college just so they knew what it felt like to work for it. But when they graduated, I paid off all their debt.
Very
That's
good.
pretty cool, Alaska.
Who was that?
Alaska. That's
So
pretty
he still
cool.
is on here and won't answer my question.
I told you he was on here.
I see how you are.
My daughter's the only one that's going to college, and she's paying for it herself through student loans and grants and stuff like that. But she is paying for her college too.
And we've helped her. I'm
that's-
not trying to throw stuff out there, but she does owe us like 10 grand. So, but I've told her.
But that wasn't on her school stuff.
Well,
That was
some
on-
of it was, some of it wasn't.
That was to
but-
help her with her bills and stuff because.
And I've told her, don't worry about that until you get out of school, you get your job.
She wants a teaching. She wants to be a teacher. So
You know, I can float her. It's not that big of a deal.
most mothers this happens to haven't gotten as far as I did. This happens every day. Homeland Security said in 2005. I agree with you, Melissa.
But I am big on, if my kids borrow money, they're going to pay you back.
I don't know what you're agreeing with me on. I was just saying you don't have to participate. Oh, okay. Yes, I know. They stole the baby, I exhumed. The case was killed. Leela, my ex-husband had a nun for a teacher that used to throw erasers and family-sized Bibles at her students. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Thomas. How are you this morning?
So we got to find somebody to help me with
Coda.
investing and stuff like that because
Coda, good morning. How are you? What state are we in? We're in New Mexico, honey.
I don't know anything about that. I wouldn't mind trying it.
We can take investment classes, but
I'm sure
we don't have time to take investment classes. We'd have to kill our lives, quite a bit of our lifetime.
I'm sure there's somebody kind of like Steven, what's his name on YouTube? Steven.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I'm sure there's somebody on YouTube that does that sort of thing. Since, you know, I can't get a viewer to help me out. That's
Yeah,
fine. I get it. It's okay.
Putty Cat says, I was cutting lawns at the age of 12 for money. Jim, they can go to church on Sunday. They want religion. School is to learn. God now has told me why, and he has the case in his hands now. Pure Alaska says, what question?
I said I want you to help me invest or tell me what to watch or, you know.
Would you be his
my advisor?
His advisor.
I'll send you a hat.
My dad went 50-50 with me on my first car, but I had to pay gas maintenance and 50-50 on the insurance. That's good that he did that with you on your first car. Then the UAPs came to me. I swear this is all the truth. Putty Cat, they need to change the compensation scheme for teachers. Pay for performance. Pay the best teachers more.
Yep.
Thomas, are you sure you're not my parents? Thomas, I'm absolutely positive we're not your parents. Why? YouTube search these exact words. Yeah, you told me that yesterday. I've got it saved so I can do that. You can follow Jim Cramer, but he also has drawbacks. Putty Cat says. Jim Cramer. He says you can follow him, but he's also got drawbacks. I'm the woman interview, my own news segment and investigation works. Putty Cat says, and what are they learning at school? Have you seen the performance of most public schools?
Okay, let's stop. Has anybody heard about the new electric stuff they're coming out with? I don't remember the name of it. I was reading about it the other day. Some kind of new electrical, like solar or I don't know.
You're talking about that electric Bitcoin stuff? Electric?
It had something to do with electric, and they were trying to get investors for it. And they were promising, and that's the thing. I know you cannot promise an exact return, and that's what kind of shunned me away from it. But they were, invest. I think it was $100, and we guarantee you'll get 10,000 back within 90 days or 9 months or some bullshit. But the theory they were promoting sounded very interesting, but I don't remember what it was. I've got it on my phone.
Okay. Hi from Texas. Hello, Joshua. Welcome in. Ghost says
I'll be
your advisor. Take a nap.
Yeah.
Oh my God, and says yes, please do that. Rick says it was so easy when I was in school. The only thing my mom and dad always told me was to give the best I can do, and I got an F on my report card. But my parents looked at things a lot different then.
Okay, yes, please do that. What is he talking about?
Oh my God, he's telling me to look that thing up. Rick says most parents did. Jim, you can learn a lot about the markets from Kramer, but like anybody else, it's his opinions. He can't predict if the market is going to rise or fall.
Yeah, I know that.
Alaska
I
says...
think the markets are going to skyrocket when Trump actually takes the oath.
Alaska says, I hate giving advice because if something goes wrong, I feel horrible. I'm not
saying, I'm not wanting you to call me on the phone and say, dude,
go invest in this.
Put $100 on black. That's not what I'm asking.
Okay, he says, I've lost and gained hundreds of thousands of dollars in investments.
But what I'm saying is, I don't know what to look for like a pattern. Like when I go to the casino, I'm looking for a pattern. I'm watching other people. I'm seeing what other people are doing. I'm seeing if I walk by and I'm seeing somebody's in a bonus, I want to see, hey, what type of game it was, who made the game, what bet they were doing. I'm looking for a pattern. Stock market, in my opinion, you could create a pattern too. Just like the stock market climbed crazy the day after the election, I think it's going to even do more the day after he gets inaugurated. Because I think, and I'm not an expert, I know nothing about this stuff, but I think the stock market is holding their breath on, is he going to get assassinated before he can take office, Or is he going, is the Democrats going to come up with some freaking way to try to block it? So I think once he says, once the inauguration is done, I think the stock market's going to go crazy. The thing is, I want to invest in stuff that's small, that could have pretty good returns. Obviously, everybody does. I don't want to invest more than like $100 at a time right now. If I lose $100, hell, I do that at a casino. Lose the hog. No way.
New electric stuff? You mean electric shock therapy? Sounds like a scam to me, Jim says. Pretty cat, Kramer. You mean Kramer from Seinfeld, or you mean
That's
Jim
who
Kramer?
popped in my head.
Or you mean Jim
Can
Kramer?
you put your visor down and move it over, please? Thank you kindly.
You sound just like them. That is really cool. I'm 68 years old. I can really understand you. Well, that's nice to know, Thomas. I think it's funny that we sound like your parents and you're 68 years old.
You're older than we are.
Omegaden says there is a pattern. Jim says I'm 68 myself. Pretty Cat says yes, gaining and losing happens, but over time you generally gain.
Right.
There is also a strategy to become more risk adverse as you get closer to retirement. There's always an equation. The stock market must fall to be rebuilt. Ghost says patterns can be noticed on stocks, but paying attention to world events is key. Keeping up with all this plays a large part in predictions. Pretty Cat says yes, geopolitical events can negatively impact equities. Anur says you can congratulate me. They sent me gifts from America. What are you talking about, Anur? Hi Melissa, hi Stephen. What state? We're in New Mexico, honey. But what did you get from America? My parents owned a couple of trucking companies, Thomas says. That's pretty cool. Ghost is in the UK or EU. He's over in London.
How many people do we have on right now?
18.
Okay, let me ask you something. Out of you 18, once we get out of the truck and move over to the RV, how many of y'all are going to stick around?
Ever loving. We are in New Mexico, honey, but we are from Texas. Safe travels. Thank you for the safe travels. Safe travel wishes. I appreciate it. You got to figure there's a whole lot of people from the baby boomers that are leaving the workforce, and the money they've had invested all their life is going to be drawn out of their funds.
Okay, so what's that going to do when all that money's pulled out?
Luana says me.
Well,
Logan says he will. Logan says he will. Alaska says, that's why I said silver is the new gold. I've been buying it up. Look at the trends of silver compared to gold.
So do you own tangible silver bars that you can hold?
And happy holidays. Well, Merry Christmas to you as well. And Happy New Year. Happy Hanukkah. I don't know what all y'all's holidays are, but yes. Happy holidays to those of you that, that it just encompasses everybody. I saw unsolved crimes and gangs were exposed, and I am broker than broke money-wise, but rich in faith. I don't like money at all. Alaska says yes. Yes.
Yes, what?
Tangible gold. Or tangible, yes, tangible. He says tangible gold.
So where do you buy silver and gold bars at?
Deer meat is the new gold.
Deer meat is the new gold.
Going to drive them stocks down, Jim says.
Huh?
What's going to drive stocks down?
The baby boomers pulling their money? I'm surprised the baby boomers haven't already pulled their money.
That's right, Stephen. I am like super glue now, Dewana said. Dewana and Logan are the only ones that said they would.
Lovely.
That didn't mean everybody heard you, though.
Yeah.
Or even has had a chance to answer.
I think we'll be
I would
fine.
love to trade my collection for a tractor to level this land.
Your connection of what?
I love the road, so I'll stick around for sure, Thomas says. There are companies where you can buy tangible metals. Rick says, I'll definitely still be around, Steve, when you get in your school bus. That's good. I told you, I think a lot of people will. Oh. I have registered photos of the UAPs. That's what she's talking about, trading her collection for a tractor. Angels too. Melissa, a friend sent me some sweets from America. I'm happy as a child. After all, many companies have left us, and local production is just chemistry.
Well, you would think the baby boomers have already pulled their money, because my mother was a baby boomer. She was born in 47. My stepdad's born in 43, so he's 81 now. He is well past the age of retirement. So you would think that most of the baby boomers have already pulled their stuff. Now, I know the baby boomers were from like 45 to 55 or whatever, but I don't
My
think
mom's
the end of the baby
generation.
boomers have started pulling their stuff. But
My mom and dad's generations are the ones pulling their retirement now, because mom's going to retire next year.
Yeah.
So
What year was she born?
she was born in 59. My dad was born in 57.
I don't think she's a baby boomer.
My dad, I know she's not. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It's the generation right after the baby boomers that's pulling their money now, or fixing to be pulling their money now. I look forward to new projects. Watch people do stuff on YouTube.
I don't know where it's at. We're going to film everything on the bus conversion, and we're going to have weekly updates, weekly lives, all that bunch of stuff for like the Patreon members and stuff like that. We're going to have weekly lives, or to where we take you around and we show you the difference, or the progress. And what, baby?
I'm hungry.
Well, we can't use the microwave.
I know, that's what I just said. I ain't jack squat I can eat. I can't heat up my sausage. I can't heat up my chicken fried steak. Okay, I took a lot of money off the table out of the markets and put it into T-bills.
What's a T-bill?
Putty Cat says...
And who is that?
That's Jim. Putty Cat says, go to the casino and put 50% of your money on red, 50% on black, no risk, and you get to watch a wheel go in circles.
But if it hits on green, I just lost all my money.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Short-term T-bills, Jim says.
What is a T-bill?
I'm waiting for him to tell me. I could look that up. Thomas says, can't wait to see your Pete. We can't wait to get our Pete back.
Now, if you want to see it, there's videos on it, but...
Social Security needs to be eliminated. I will gladly opt out now and take 50% of what my employers and myself have put in. I love this chat and this adorable couple. Well, thank you, Armageddon. And I appreciate not getting muted or kicked out. Well, you're very welcome. I try not to censor anybody. Also, they need to pay our Social Security in one lump sum.
It's our
Otherwise,
money. I'm kind of like JG Whitworth. It's my money and I want it now.
otherwise, you can end up losing out on Social Security. T-bill is a treasury bill.
Is it like a bond or a?
They're issued by the U.S. government.
I don't know if I trust that.
Jim says you're loaning the government money for whatever. You put it in for, you can do 1 month, 3 months, or 6 months.
And how much do you? Okay, so if you buy $1,000 T-bill, what do you get when you after 6 months?
3 months, 6 months, or what do you say? 3 months, 6 months, or
3 or 6. Is
Yeah.
what you just read off. So what do you get back if you put in $1,000? What do you get back at 6 months?
I imagine that kind of depends on market shit, doesn't it?
You would think the interest and the they can give me a ballpark.
You watch. Some of these people are going to think, man, these people are just too much to deal with. They're too complicated. Oh. What was his name? Stephen. Started with a G, didn't it?
Gardner.
That's it. Stephen Gardner. I loved watching him. We probably need to start watching him again. He's into all that crap, isn't he?
No, he's in politics.
So he's strictly
I
politics
think
now?
so, yeah.
And Dave Ramsey,
I think Dave
his
Ramsey
shit is
probably
the
had
same
it.
old, same old. I got bored of watching him because his shit was always the same thing. Go, go, go. If you haven't already, double tap the stream, give them a like. Go, go, go. Thank you so much. Welcome in. I don't know that I recognize your name, but thank you for the support. Depends on the interest rate. It was about 5 3/4. How about 6 months ago, down to about 4.5% right now. T-bills for 6 months currently yield 4.32.
So that's $40.
T-bills for 6 months currently yield 4.32%.
So that's $43, right? Am I
1
doing
month.
my math right?
1 month, 4,308 yields to 2-year 4.25 yields. See, these people are talking Greek to me. I don't understand what all that shit means. Depends on the interest of the T-bill when you purchase it. If you put, good Lord knows I ain't got that kind of money, but if you put 100,000 on a 30-day T-bill right now, you'll make about 475 in 30 days.
Oh, okay. So my math was wrong.
On $1,000, you
I'd
would
make
get
$4.
$43.
$43. Okay, my math was right. That's not worth the risk.
Yeah,
And it
that's
being a T-bill
stupid.
government, some people say, well, there's no risk. The way our government's run, everything's a risk. That's not worth doing.
Be right back. Marshall is awake. Got to tend to his highness needs. Phone and something to drink. All right. Whew. Yeah, I wouldn't even know where to begin.
I don't know. I wish I had time to, you know.
We're just gonna have to make
I'm
time.
just going to have to.
We're gonna have to make time to do some stuff that we need to do. I mean, it's not like we got crap to make videos with right now, so we ain't got video making to do. much stopped. Play have an auction every week for the 30-day T-bill.
Do what? I'm sorry.
They have an auction every week for the 30-day T-bill. Can anyone else give you any advice to improve your understanding of English? Just keep watching YouTubes, and I would recommend watching videos that actually show you the words.
Yeah, but if you do closed caption, you got to understand there's a delay from what they're saying to what they're reading, or what you're reading.
Yeah. Going fishing is better than investing. Logan, that's
I could do that.
Yeah. Jim says, no risk unless the government goes broke. What are the safest bets out there?
Yeah. But then you got the government in your business. I'm going to start a loan shark company.
How the hell are you going to start a loan shark company? Our pockets ain't deep enough.
No, I'm going to loan people, payday loans and charge them 400% interest like everybody else does.
You know, I didn't think to look at that daggum TA for those things for my windows.
Yeah.
Thomas says fishing is my favorite investment.
Son of a bitch.
What?
He came over in my lane right beside me.
That truck?
Yeah. What'd he say?
Amen. Fishing's my favorite investment.
Shit. Yeah, but if you break it down, that every fish you catch is worth about, $65. But
Logan says right now you're making more money per month than any investment. Alaska says, sorry, had to let the dogs out.
I want to invest $100 into some young company on the stock market, and within a year it goes gangbusters, and I could retire just off of what I put in. That's my goal. Like Apple, Amazon, Tesla. I do think, whatever his name is,
Elon
Musk. I do think that
whatever he touches is going to turn to gold.
I really do. I really do.
Whatever he touches is going to turn to gold.
Right now, I'm missing, a month worth of paychecks. I can't afford to pay attention, much less buy stocks.
Yeah. Pure Alaska says that's what I did with Google.
What?
What you just said. About putting money on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, we didn't know anything about any of that mess. Hell, I didn't even know what credit was. So Stephen and I had been married for 10 years. I didn't even know what credit was. So, much less stock market.
it'd be nice to put $100 in something and forget about it, and then get an email 4 years later that, hey,
where do you want this money, or do you want this
yeah,
money?
you know, you got a lot of money sitting right here. Do you want some of it? You know, what do you want to do? Oh crap, I forgot I even had that. Happy retirement.
Yeah. I never worried about stuff like that because I never had money to buy Bitcoins or anything like that. I just did on very little, and that's it, just to live on. I can see it. I wonder what Logano's doing, where he's at.
He may be in bed.
That's why I told Steven, look at silver. It's trading at just over $30 per ounce. Many gurus believe silver will outperform gold.
Okay. And gold is what? $1,900, $2,000 an ounce now?
I got to take time to research companies, read up on them, and see what coming out with, or brand companies that have
Arms.
been around for decades that pay a good dividend.
Thank you. Do what? I'm sorry. What?
I got to take the time to research companies, read up on them, and see what they're coming out with, or brand companies that have been around for decades that pay good dividends. If you were to start with $100, then you might as well just day trade stocks. Lots of risk though. Alaska says gold is $2,600 per ounce now.
Jesus. Last time I looked at gold, it was $1,800 an ounce.
In the 70s, I watched my dad start with $1,000 and build that to 3 accounts in the bank worth $375,000 each in 3 years.
Jesus.
Alaska says I own $60,000 in gold and $200,000 in silver. That's how much I believe in silver. Wow. Where are we going? Oh, you gotta fuel up.
I want to fuel. Come on, people. There's no stop sign here.
That car right there stopped.
That sun was in my eyes. I couldn't see these freaking.
Okay, you're good now. I wish I had the gold that Tony Beats has on Gold Rush.
No shit.
That's what I need, a gold mine, LOL. I know, Jim, that would be awesome. Yeah, wouldn't it, Alaska? Oh.
I know, baby, I'm sorry.
Logan says, I know where there's a gold mine. Yeah, but you can't go pan it and expect to keep anything out of it if it belongs to somebody else.
We're getting panning equipment.
Just a little cheap panning kit.
Just something to do.
Yeah. Just so I could say we did.
Ah, mother love a duck.
You missed it?
I missed it. So I'll go out the entrance. I don't give a damn. Or I'll go out the exit. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn, Danny. Can I get through? Please let me get through somewhere. Haha, I can get through right here. Boogie boogie. This place is packed.
Yep.
It's from all the traffic yesterday.
Probably.
Yep. That's a waste of space right there.
Rick,
Nice.
no, he's getting fuel.
Getting fuel in an extension cord. Is these the fuel islands right here?
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
Damn.
Right here is where it starts. Oh.
Scratch, 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 scratch. Scratch back fever. Down, down. Jesus. Scratch, baby. Don't claw. Okay. Jesus.
I know a fun place to go, and it's not that far from where I live, to do some panning.
It was a.
Yeah, but do you get to keep the gold if you find any?
If it's not on a claim, yes, you can. Why don't you run in there and get us an extension cord so I can heat up my dinner from last night? And
Oh my gosh, Alaska.
what'd he do?
Damn, son.
What'd he do?
Dinner's on me. Love you guys. We love you too. Thank you for the $199.99 super chat.
Jesus, dude.
Wow.
I appreciate it. Don't send that much through YouTube.
He's our Santa Claus.
I guess. Don't send that much through YouTube. I greatly, greatly appreciate it.
Oh man.
But Jesus.
That's awesome. You're a sweetheart. But seriously,
Don't send that shit through YouTube. If you're doing that much, don't send it through YouTube.
when we get the bus, we are gonna come hit you up.
Absolutely. No, we're not gonna come hit him up. We're just
We're gonna come. We're gonna come.
visit.
Well, that's what I meant by hitting him up. That's what I meant. He can show us around Alaska. He can show us the really pretty places and stuff. You need to take this cold medicine. Is that? It's hung up on here.
It's okay. It's fine. I don't want that cold medicine right now. I feel fine.
It's not a matter of whether you feel fine or not. It's fine, Alaska.
What'd he
It's
say?
fine. He said, how should I send it?
No, I'm just saying anybody that's gonna send a big super chat like that, send it through YouTube or Venmo or PayPal, something like that. And the reason I say that, and I don't want anybody thinking I'm being greedy or anything like that. But
Or ungrateful.
Or
It's-
ungrateful.
Yeah, it's not.
But YouTube keeps 30%.
Okay.
So, I mean, we greatly appreciate it. We're not on here for that. I do want to learn how to invest, though.
Where are we? We're in
We
yeah,
don't
we
know.
really do. We really do want to learn how
We're
to do
in-
some of that. We're in New Mexico.
I know we're in.
Well, they're asking where we are.
I know we're in New Mexico. I'm trying to find out where in New Mexico. That's what I'm saying.
Logan says, "Yep." Good old Santa Rosa loves, hates truckers.
I don't know where we are.
Wynn, Alaska. Maddie.
We're in Santa
Rodney,
Rosa.
oh my God, much love, Go sis. Yeah, that's also for your benefit too. When you are eligible for monetization,
YouTube keeps
get
30%.
your stuff set up. All of you guys, get your stuff set up so you can take Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, even Zelle, because
you'll have people that want to send money just like he did, and I'm grateful for it.
And
but
they
he
will
said
keep
$200.
They will keep 30.
He wanted to give us $200, and we're grateful for it. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. But out of that 200, I get 140. YouTube gets 60.
Jim says, Pure Alaska just bought part of your truck. That's cute. Maddie, ice still towing. I guess I don't know that. Damn, man, that's very, very sweet.
Very nice, thank you.
Very, very sweet.
Well, I guess I'm going to run in right quick.
I'm going to go.
Well, just go get an extension cord. One of the bigger ones if you can. Yeah, but any of y'all that are wanting to grow your channel and eventually get monetized, y'all need to put your Venmo links on your descriptions, Cash App links, PayPal links, all that.
Yes, YouTube does take 30%.
Yeah. I cannot see comments, y'all. So I apologize. I'll try to get it turned on right quick so I can. Okay, I can read. Dadgummit, I can read comments now. We are in Santa Rosa. Matthew Ardio. Hey Thomas. Thomas, hadn't you been on all morning? Or is it different Thomas? I just now getting on comments because I'm waiting for fuel. And these people are slow. Right on, I'm close to Las Cruces. I've got your Venmo now, so I'll send money that way from now on. Didn't know YouTube kept that. Hey, Rodney, I appreciate it. And don't think I was complaining. I know that if I sent somebody that much, I want them to get the whole thing, not, part of it. Haven't been on in a long time. Saw your... Oh, okay. Thank you, Thomas, for joining us. Okay, everyone, how much you want to bet it will take 30 minutes for Steve to get to the fuel island? Probably. Going up 54, no. We're on 40. The guy in front of me is still fueling. So, it is what it is. Yeah, I'm going to have to find me a YouTuber I can watch and learn stocks and stuff from. Because I can listen to that stuff going down the road. I don't have to watch it. I like listening to stuff anyway. So she's having to get us an extension cord because this is our temporary truck. Inverter is behind the driver's seat, and the microwave is on the passenger side, up above her head, behind her head. So instead of running a wire, an extension cord, like I did on the Peterbilt, we're just going to run one. We're just going to run one that when we need to use the microwave, she just plugs it in right quick. I'm not going to get too damn comfortable in this truck, because hopefully we ain't in this truck very long. I guess chat just died. Nobody want to say nothing to me. It's okay. Okay, he's done fueling. Now he's getting deaf. So it should be fairly quick. Oh. Thoughts on Freight Checker? Hate them. 18-wheel reefer gang. Good morning, Matthew. I'm a dispatcher for a little company here. Thank you for keeping America moving. Well, thank you for acknowledging that. And thank you for what you do. I do think I'm getting a cold or something, though. My throat hurts. I'm a little congested. So how much would it take to get you to retire now? The way we're going to retire, and I do have money coming in other than just my job. And I know that if I were to retire today, my job will find something for me to do remotely. So the way we want to retire, it'd take $500,000 and I could retire. Done. But I have, that's the cash for retirement. But I will always be able to earn money. Like I said, my job will give me, they've already said it, that we will find something for you to, problem solve, pick up the phone and So, that's how I learned how to stock, how to buy stock, watching CNBC, bird flu going around. I wasn't about to pay somebody to lose my money. Yeah, I don't want to buy. I don't want to go to a. Do you have to go through a brokership type of thing, like Schwab or something like that, to buy stock? Remote dispatch for sure. No, I ain't dispatching nothing. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna get out and fuel, so I'm not gonna be on chat. Y'all just hang out. We'll be back. Here goes Mama anyway.
That was crazy. Freaking cold out there. Huh. Alright, y'all. I gotta heat up some food. I'm hungry. Sorry guys. Give me a little bit. Trying to heat up food. We're both hungry. We're both hungry.
Trash?
Yeah. Holy mackerel. Green beans, mashed potatoes, gravy, and chicken fried steak. That's what I had for dinner. That's what I'm heating up for lunch right now. Well, breakfast / lunch.
You heating mine up too?
Here.
They sitting out there dancing for them?
I imagine. I don't know. I haven't been watching chat. Are you pulling up? Was that guy leaving or something?
Yeah. Hello, Bill.
How much money do we need to have to retire?
I already answered Logan, 500,000. Because I know I'm going to be able to, hey, you know.
What are you talking about? You already answered.
Logan asked that question while you were inside.
Oh, I didn't know.
500,000 because, and a lot of people's like, well, that's not enough to retire. It is for us because we're going to build a bus. We're going to have approximately $150,000 in a bus and a truck. So that takes our money down to $350. Okay. Vista has already said they will give me a remote job. So if I can get between Vista to keep adding to my savings, okay? But YouTube and our merch store, and all the other things that I've got to look, Mint Mobile and stuff like that, bringing money in. If I can get YouTube and Mint Mobile and the other sponsorship things I have to pay my expenses, then we're golden.
I need to turn away too. I guess I need to cut this up for him. If I don't. That. Okay. I think that's it. What the hell is blowing their damn horn? Oh, shut up. Wait your turn like everybody else. Oh, Halagano. Logan, that was fast. Unless he leaves it sitting in the aisle and goes for breakfast. See, I don't know what y'all are talking about. Bill, good morning. Looking really warm there to me. It's only 7 above here and foggy. I will tell you what the temperature is in a little bit, because I don't know right this second. You download a program on your computer, deposit the cash, and you're off to the races. You could drive up and down the road buying stocks as you drove. Marshall is set for the moment. Well, that's good. Hello, Lilith. Hey, Bonnie. We're driving today, so you got us on here today. Yes, Dawn, we were in that mess on I-40 yesterday. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Keep it in yours. I don't have room in mine.
Why?
Until we get home and I get my
Oh my
bag, I don't have room. Hello, Mark. How are you? Is it warm enough?
Thank you.
Mine's cold. Anyways.
That's right, new subscribers.
Misty and 70 degrees there. What's our temperature? It's pretty damn cold here.
55.
That's a cold 55. That's a damn cold 55.
Thank you for cutting it up for me. That lady threw money at me. I was like, just throw money at me. She says, I didn't mean to. I was like, well, I pissed off the guy in Sayre.
Yes, Bonnie.
And Sayre, Oklahoma, so bad last week that he threw money at me. She said, Sayre, Oklahoma? I said, yeah. She said, really? I said, yeah. She said, you call corporate? I said, yeah. She said, you hear anything out of them? I said, no. I said, I wasn't expected to. She says, I'm married to the area manager, which is one step above district manager. She said, what was the guy's name? I said, Tony. She said,
she's married to a
area manager.
Over that store?
Over that store.
Oh my God.
I was like, his name's Tony. I said, and he is a jackass. She said, what happened? I said, I went in, bought oatmeal. She said, well, you're lucky they even had it. I said, yeah, I know. I said, I put it in a large coffee cup. I said, but I only filled the coffee cup half because that's all they had. Went over, got milk, mixed milk into it, mixed my sugar, all that stuff. Went to pay for it. The guy picked up the milk and he's like, this is half full. I said, yes, because I only have a half a cup of oatmeal and the rest is milk, because that way I can drink it going down the road. She's like, that's smart. I said, thank you. I said, he charged me for 2 oatmeals. She said, why? I said, because that's what that manager at that store tells their people to do. If they put oatmeal in a cup, you charge them double. I said, but I had told him that it wasn't, it was the exact amount or a little less of what the oatmeal cup would have been. And she said, he still charged you double. I said, yes. And they threw a wall-eyed hissy fit about it. Because that's stupid. I said, the problem that I have, I said, it's not the $4. I said, the problem is y'all are nickel and diming us to death. She said, a lot of that's out of our control. I said, I get it. But if I bring my cup in and y'all still try to charge me 54 cents for ice, that tends to piss me off when I buy 1,500 gallons of fuel a month. She said, I can understand. I said, so. Tony, complete jackass about the whole situation.
Is she a store manager?
No. I
That's
think
funny.
she's just a cashier. I don't think she could be a store manager married to an area manager. That'd be a conflict of interest.
It's a conflict of interest if he's her subordinate like that.
Not if, in my opinion, not if there's people in between. You know what I'm saying?
In Walmart, it was salaried members of management couldn't mingle with anybody that was non-salaried.
And how did that work? They still did.
They still did. They sure as hell did. Yes, Bonnie, it's because we didn't get very far yesterday because of the traffic. Mark says, especially if the wind's blowing 55 degrees, turned into 30 degrees.
You got the rest of my mashed taters?
Mm-mm. I hear you, Steven, especially when you have your own cup. Sorry. I got it. Do a turn. Have my cup. Have my cup.
I was multitasking.
Turn first right onto Rogers Drive.
I want to drink of that.
Okay. I hear you, Steven, especially when you have your own cup. Yeah, for ice. Now I could see it if it was a soda. Charge me for a refill on a soda, but not for ice.
When the door states free ice in your cup. Oh well.
Well, Donna, we're going to try to make it to Wichita, Kansas today.
I'm still not going to hear anything out of them. I'm not holding my breath on any of that bullshit.
What difference does it make?
It doesn't. It's not. Nothing's going to happen. They're not going to call me and give me lifetime of free oatmeal. They're not going to fire Tony. You know. Look how bad that parking lot is. Holy crap. Look at that. Glad we didn't have to park there.
That would have been dangerous.
Yeah.
They need to get a grader out there. Refills should be 99 cents, not $4. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Oh, I missed my turn. I just swing it really, really, really wide. It is what it is. Next stop, Wichita. Or next stop, nap time.
Are you coming through Kansas City today? No, sweetheart. We'll be in Kansas City tomorrow.
We're actually going to New Century.
Yeah. Best Alaska got off, had to go to work or something.
I don't know.
Or he might be live.
They had their Copenhagen on sale. $5 a can.
Yep.
Cigarettes are $9 a pack.
Yep. What do they expect you to do? Literally show them what you have in your cup? That's ridiculous, especially if you got fuel. That's the way it is.
So what I'm going to do now is I will, if that's the way I'm going to do it, I'm going to take it up to the cashier and show them, look, half. I don't want no bullshit. Half. I'm going to add milk.
You just need to fill up one of them little things and then put it in a cup.
ridiculous.
Those cups are $5 damn.
That's ridiculous. Well, when we get up back on our medicine, we won't be eating breakfast, so it ain't that big a deal. In fact, we get back on our medicine, we have a budget now for us to eat on of $200 a week. Period. Is that funny?
Yep.
Well, we're going to try. It's $100 a person a week. 7 days.
Stop to pick up the vampire.
What?
Somebody said stop to pick up the vampire. Good morning, John. How are you this morning? Stone? I think that's what that person's name is.
That's like $15 a day per person.
Stone Chili, I think is what it says. There are no vampires in the day.
Like $14 a person per day. That's funny.
I can't eat no more of this. It's hard for me to chew.
Well, mine wasn't. Thank you for that.
My green beans are too hard to chew.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know green beans were hard to chew.
Paladuro Canyon, y'all. That is a pretty damn canyon.
Yes, it is. We've been there a couple
It is
times.
the second largest canyon in the U.S.
Yes,
It is second to the Grand Canyon.
and it's the largest canyon in Texas. Obviously.
Those few of you that are friends with me on Facebook, I got pictures of my photos of us at the canyon, hiking up some steep ass inclines.
They got a lake down there I want to go fishing in.
It's really nice. Daywalkers are real. Vampires aren't real.
Ooh, a dinosaur museum. Would you like to see a dinosaur museum?
I was eating, Bonnie. I'm done eating now. Yeah, probably.
Market, you two can carry a dinosaur museum.
I've got to come carry Mars, I believe.
We have to get that map filled up, babe. Can you see the color of the mount? Wait, I'm not able to.
It's green. Not what you and I think of vampires. Not what the movies portray as vampires. No, they do not exist. There are people with vampire or vampirism tendencies. They are not actual vampires because the actual word vampires, I don't believe, exists.
Well, for the word not to exist, you just used it 18 times in the last
Not
37
the word,
seconds.
the actual people.
Okay, that's not what you said. You said the word vampires does not exist. Don't get mad at me. See, this is New Mexico.
This is ridiculous. These freaking roads. What?
Just the
People pulled off?
all the buildings and stuff there.
Save. Oh.
Uh-oh, white low coming. Windmill blade.
Well, I keep everything in my truck, Trucker Don says.
Yep.
We do too.
We do too.
Do you know if that big classic car junkyard is still in Texas? Yes, it is. It's Cadillac Ranch.
Cadillac Ranch.
Yes,
There's
it is
actually
still
two of
there.
them now.
It says off of 35 around Austin. That's, if I remember correctly, then it ain't Cadillac Ranch.
Now this one's up here by Amarillo. In fact, we're gonna go by.
Classic car junkyard off of 35 near Austin.
Oh, junkyard. That's
What
the
it
Cadillac
says,
Ranch is
classic
not a
car
junkyard.
junkyard.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Google it.
I use truck stops for two things: shower and fuel.
Yep. And if I ever become lease again, I will not use the company fuel card. I will use my debit card to stop prices for fuel. Because if they put in, QT started doing truck stops, and QT is on average of 75 cents to $1 cheaper per gallon. Well, if I'm getting 100 gallons, that's $100. I don't care about no damn $15 shower. You know?
John says, going to watch the Eagles beat the Steelers today, and I'm going to watch Carolina Panthers beat the girls.
Cowboys play at noon, don't they? I think so. Yeah, we're going to turn the live off about 11:45 so that I can listen to the Cowboy game, and then we'll click on NFL, and then click on NFL, and then click on
Is
CR.
this helping you, or can I move it?
You're good.
Oh, thank God. That was hurting. Whew. Chris says, well, howdy. John says, one. How about them Chiefs, Reagan says.
How about them Chiefs?
And it had to freeze as soon as I got on. Sorry, Chris. You guys are cutting out badly, and the
Sorry.
Cowboys game starts at 1 o'clock.
Okay, that's 1 Eastern, 12 Central, 11 Mountain, and 10 Pacific. Thank you. I am the time zone.
Okay. Cowboys, 11 a.m. Mountain Time.
Well, we should be in
12
Texas.
Central.
We should be in Texas before the Cowboy game comes on. So it gets
Okay, and then the Chiefs, also 11 a.m. Mountain
Oh,
Time.
you gotta be shitting me. Who are they playing?
The Browns.
Oh, man.
Cowboys, Panthers, Chiefs, Browns.
Okay, so you turn on the Chiefs, I'll turn on the Cowboys. How about that? How's that work?
That ain't gonna work for me
Why?
because I want to watch the Cowboy game. You can listen, I can watch.
Well, then we need to set that
I wonder if I
tablet
could
up.
split screen it. I think I can.
I don't think you can on Fubo.
I don't know if you can or not.
You can't split screen Fubo. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if you open up the app twice,
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
that would be badass. Okay, now get out of it. You know how to do split screen?
Yep. I do. do it twice. It pulls it up, but it hides it. It won't let me click on it.
Well.
Oh well.
I mean, they're both getting recorded, so we can always just turn that one on after. You know what I mean? And stay off of the score deal.
Comments back on it. Okay, who's the Cowboys? You're funny, Chris. You were lagging very bad. Yep, I can't understand anything you say.
I think it's fixed now, though.
Are you going to come back on after the game? Cannot hear what you're saying. Can y'all hear us now? Because
Everything seems to be working good on my end.
hello. She says, is anyone else having trouble hearing them?
We will be in Amarillo right at the start of the game.
Bonnie, if you can hear me, yes, we're going to come back on after the game this afternoon sometime. Yeah, you get the pleasure of going past that big-ass feedlot before you get into Amarillo. It always
Yeah.
smells so pleasant.
Oh, it does. It smells like
It's friggin'
freaking roses.
disgusting. It is friggin'
That is a big
disgusting.
feedlot, too.
That thing is massive. That whoever owns that's got some deep down pockets. Yes, it's fixed now. I can hear you guys clearly. The Cowboys game starts at 1 o'clock. Carolina's favored to beat the Cowboys by 3.
No, they are not.
I am hearing you now.
They have a worse record than we do. Are they really favored to beat us by 3?
I have no idea.
I don't really give a shit on this season.
Trucker Don says that's a smell of money.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Money stinks.
If anybody's having problems hearing, click out of the video and go back into it. Refresh the page. I had the same issue. Thank you very much. I'll probably just leave the live on, facing out the window, and I'll turn it off, or I'll turn the volume off. That way they can still watch where we're going.
Yeah, but then you're going to have to pin. It's muted because, you know, we're listening to the Cowboy game. Or listening to football, something like that, to where if we get new people, they, you know what I'm saying? I don't care, whatever you want to do. You're the boss.
I'll just turn it off.
Logan, you still on here?
I haven't seen him in a while.
He was talking while I was filming.
Yes, Carolina's favorite to beat the Cowboys by 3. I do FanDuel Sportsbook. It's on Fando. They're favored to beat the Cowboys by 3. That is no lie. Trish says, hello and be safe on the road. Thank you very much. Trucker Don says, I'm going past feedlot on 54, so I will enjoy the smell today. How many subscribers have you got today?
Hey, Trucker Don, are you going 54 up to, are you cutting the corner off? Where are you going?
How many subscribers have we got today?
I don't know.
Just a handful today, Bonnie.
Because my GPS is telling me to go 54.
Bud says I-25. No, sweetie, we're on I-40 East.
But I looked at Google, and it's the same time if I go all the way down to Oklahoma City and up versus cutting through all them little bitty towns. And 2-lane road.
I'm going to Norfolk, Nebraska.
Okay.
Yep, I'm here, just lurking in the background, Logan said.
I was going to ask him something. Oh, I talked to Terry last night.
Same, safe, many see horses in the road is USA. Hello, ICE Police. Hello, Fernando. I have not an idea what you're trying to say. He said, Bud says, jump on 54 north, 40 gets real rough.
Yeah, but I don't want to go through all them little bitty towns.
John says it's going to be snowing up here in my area today. Watching you guys from Brazil. Well, welcome in, honey. How are you? What kind of rough does he mean by 40 is going to get rough? Mark says Kansas City will win by 14 points against the Browns. Traffic flows real nice. I go that way to Michigan all the time. 40 is horrible through Oklahoma. So I have permission to add you guys on social media. John, you can add us on all your socials if you want to. That would be greatly appreciated. High tolls too, Bud says. But most 54
44 is a toll, not 40.
Most 54 is 4 lanes now from Texoma to Liberal, Kansas. Trucker Don says. Well, love you too, Mississippi.
Nice truck.
And Texas side has passing lanes. Trucker Dan says. They got a big feedlot in California, at least they used to, on Interstate 5, Kettleman City. Seems to be about 10 miles long, cows as far as your eyes can see.
I've got 30 miles to make a decision on if I'm going to take the bypass or if I'm going to go 40 all the way to 35.
I remember going Mustang and see hours in road, horses in road.
Because it's got me, it wanted me to go 54 to 400 what is it? 54 to 160 to 400. I haven't ever been that way. 54 for a long time. And then 160, back to 54, and then 400. US.
Says Kansas City.
No, they
Look, finally. I love me some Kansas City Chiefs. I like Patrick Mahomes. Okay, just wanted to ask for permission first. No, you are most welcome to do that. Just the way you should go. Just went through there, and it's good tracks, but says. How are y'all today? Mississippi, we're doing okay. We got to work today, but that's because we spent 4 hours in a 25
How was the cell phone signal through there? 400 to 54 and all that.
Dawn says, I go down every week. Not bad. He says, I go down every week. Not bad. You're working today too, huh? Bud says, good. Thank you for the new subscriber or subscribers. Good phone service and less traffic on weekends, Bud said. Trucker Dawn says good signal all the way across. Trucker Dawn knows what's up.
Was there a boatload of towns we had to slow down for?
Body from Nara to Dalhart. Mark says Panthers will win to Dallas. Chiefs will win against the Browns. The reason why I can't stay in the Kansas City Chiefs is because Patrick Mahomes is overrated and he sounds like Kermit when he talks.
He walks funny.
Good morning, drivers. Well, hello. Desert, how are you? Be safe. Well, thank you. Not many towns at all. Not as bad as it looks on a map. Is it back on, guys? Can you hear me?
I can't wait for October.
What time for a little nap? It keeps repeating you, saying it's back on. Can you hear me? Lost the video now. I have no idea if we're back. It's showing that we're back. It's showing that we're counting down. Or counting up. Hearts, Melissa? Yes, I can see them. Now I know who does that. The hearts.
What about them?
Bonnie said, can you see the hearts, Melissa? I said, yes. Thank you. But now I know who does them. Because they get done all the time, and I don't know who's doing them. There for a while, I thought it was Frank.
Frank?
I don't remember his name.
Oh, I've never heard of Frank.
I don't remember. No, not Frank. What was that? Bud. Bud? Maybe? He's the one who says he can't see the heart thing anymore, so he can't send the hearts anymore. Bud's the one up there in north of Canada.
Ah.
Well, the sun's up, and your signal is messed up, so I'm heading in for bed. So stay safe, enjoy the day, and I'll catch y'all later.
Bye, Logan.
Logan, honey, have a good sleep, nap, bedtime, whatever you want to.
I think the opposite. I think the opposite.
Please enter your password. You have 3 new voice messages.
Humana.
Message marked for deletion. New message. Hello, this is Humana. Calling to ask. Message marked for deletion. New message.
This is a very urgent and time-sensitive message from Bar. Please kindly return our call utilizing the number on your caller ID as soon as possible and be connected with the live representative who may better assist you. Again, please return our call at your earliest convenience and have a wonderful day.
To replay this message,
Holy
press on
shit.
message marked for deletion. There are no more messages.
I don't know that I could talk to that guy. You know?
Yeah, I do know. If you
He kinda
can
reminds me
return
of-
my call.
The way Matthew McConaughey talked in that movie.
Yeah.
And I didn't even watch that movie. I just
Which
remember
movie?
the Buyers Club or something. Went at the Buyers Club where he's sick or some shit.
Oh, Dallas Buyers Club or something like that.
Yeah, something. Zach, hello. Can you hear me? What time is it where you are at now? It is 9:30 a.m. If you can hear me. I'm going to assume y'all can hear me because it's still on. So. Good morning, Zach. Logan, if you're still on here, I don't know if you heard me a while ago, but hello and goodbye. Bonnie, thank you for all the hearts. I still see them coming across the screen. Mary, I don't know if you're still there, but good morning and hello to you too. What are you listening to?
Just YouTube. What's up?
Nothing.